What's up, everybody? My name's Big Cam and welcome back to another movie review, and today we are talking about 2025's The Amateur, now streaming on Hulu, Disney Plus, that type of thing, and starring Rami Malek from director James Hawes, who I don't necessarily recognize. He's done some other things like One Life with Anthony Hopkins. It seems like he's done some Black Mirror, Doctor Who stuff. So, you know, maybe more of a TV director. But I think his movie was decently well made. And Rami Malek playing Heller, HOLT MCCALLANY playing Director Moore, Danny Spinani playing Caleb, Rachel Brosnahan, hell yeah, she's in here for a brief moment. Michael Stuhlberg. I actually quite liked his character. As soon as I saw his face, I was like, where do I know him from? He's got to have been in some other things. Oh, was he Dr. Nick in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness? And it says he was in Mission Impossible 3. Oh, he was the little guy that has his, like, it takes off his head and he can, like, see possible futures. Oh, Michael Stuhlberg. I knew I liked him from somewhere. Yeah, nice actor. I like him. Laurence Fishburne's in here for a minute. Julianne Nicholson. Is that Jack Nicholson's daughter? Not sure. John Bernthal's in here for a minute. Adrian Martinez. I like every time I see him. He's always funny. But the main person is Rami Malek and his poor wife, Rachel Brosnahan. And she's only in here for a minute, probably because she had to go film Superman. But boy, oh boy, I said in my review on Letterboxd, I was really pulled into this guy's revenge story, and it kind of like grabbed me. Probably mostly because the revenge story has to do with the getting revenge for what they did to his wife. I won't spoil what they did, but poor Rachel Brosnahan, it happens very early in the movie, and then the rest of the movies, you know, he's out to get these motherfuckers, and he's an amateur, but then by the end, he's maybe not such an amateur. Maybe they'll have a sequel to this, and it'll be the semi-professional, or the professional, or something like that. I don't know. I liked it. I just think, what a shame that Superman would have never let that happen to Rachel Brosnahan. You know, like, ah, man. But the cast, it kept surprising me. All of a sudden they're going along and you're like, yeah, okay, this is good, this is good. Laurence Fishburne, what the hell, okay. And he's like a badass military type of guy, like an old military vet. And then like his Russian friend contact thing is John Bernthal. So you're like, yeah, of course, we need somebody to speak a little bit of Russian that's also we could buy as like a military undercover US agent type of thing. John Bernthal's your guy, right? Like, John Bernthal's also in New York right now, and I'm seeing tons of footage filming from his Punisher special presentation that's going to be coming out probably next year. But it looks pretty insane, and he's like standing on a balcony of like this brick condo building, and somebody's getting thrown out a window, you know, like it looks nuts. But we're talking about The Amateur, and Rami Malek's not my favorite actor. But I do love to see these new movies, and as far as like a new 2025 movie, it's not the worst movie I've seen this year. It's definitely not the best though, probably somewhere in the middle. And I wanted to see this when it initially came out, but it was the type of movie I saw like it was in theaters and there was other stuff playing, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go see that rather than go waste money on a ticket to see this. Would it have been better in theaters? Maybe. But it was pretty good watching it on Hulu at home. So now streaming at your own time, you know, you can pause it, go to the bathroom, come back. I actually watched half of it, paused, watched dinner, or had dinner with my roommate, went for a walk, came back, then finished the movie over the last night, and perfectly fine, you know, like didn't feel like I lost a step in between, you know, like, but the movie was good enough on the first half that when I got back to my room, I wanted to click, you know, play again. So overall I liked it, but I didn't love it. About 3.5 out of 5 stars, about a 7 out of 10. And if I had to give a true 10 score, honestly I'd probably give like a 6.9, 7.1, you know, like right around that 7 on the dot for me. And you know, like sometimes I give 3.5 out of 5 stars just because I don't think it deserves that 4 out of 5 stars and to be entered into that realm, but I still liked it more than this, you know what I mean? So my scale is very drastic from like 3 to 4 stars. It really is. You know, even though like a 3-star and a 4-star, I liked both of those movies, sometimes a 3.5 can be at the top end of that 3.5, 4, and that's just the score I gave to the movie. But sometimes I like it more than I gave a movie that deserves a better score. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes bad movies you can love. You know what I mean? Like, there's quite a few like bad movies that are like terrible, but I'm very fond of, so I love them. You know, like you know, Fantastic Four, friggin' the original. You know, like I loved it when I was a kid. The original Ghost Rider, probably not that great a movie, but I loved it. You know, that type of thing. But comment below your thoughts on Rami Malek and The Amateur, and your thoughts on this movie if you've seen it, and if you want to see it, go check it out on Hulu, streaming now. If you made it this far in the video, please consider liking this video, commenting down in the comment section below, subscribing if you haven't. All great ways to support the channel and get this video out into the algorithm. Hit copy link, share this video with a friend, or don't, just hit the copy link, still helps the channel quite a bit. And if you'd like to follow my other social medias, links for those down in the description below. Once again, my name is Big Ham, and I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Peace!